time to move across the desk now with Media Watch, and James Creedon is in the studio with me. Hello, James.
Hi, Rochelle.
Now, we're going to start off, as we do very often, with Donald Trump. He's having a go at the media for taking him so seriously.
That's right, and we're taking the bait. We're talking about him again, but there you go. That's the whole game, isn't it? The Joker, Trump says ISIS accusation was sarcasm. That's a headline on the Huffington Post's website. This is a reference to the fact that earlier this week, Trump said at a campaign rally that Barack Obama is the founder of ISIS. He said it 3 times. He also said that Hillary Clinton is the co-founder. Now, those words are pretty clear, and the meaning of those words are pretty clear and unambiguous. But from his point of view, the media were egg on their face for taking it all so seriously. And so he directing some of his ire at CNN, he said ratings challenged CNN reported so seriously that I called President Obama and Clinton the founders of ISIS. They don't get sarcasm. He then went on in a tweet to say, I love watching these poor pathetic people, TV pundits on TV, working so hard and so seriously to try and figure me out. They can't. Now, I mean, really, what to say on it all? The New Yorker, John Cassidy here, in this headline saying why Trump's crazy talk about Obama and ISIS does matter. In other words, I think a lot of people have been saying you can't really play around with statements like that because people are going to take what you're saying literally. And there are enough theories on the internet, etc., that already claim that Barack Obama is a radical Islamist or whatever, that it just plays into those sort of theories. In fact, and what's so ironic about all of this is that Donald Trump said on CNBC's Squawk Box just a couple of days ago that he is a truth teller, the truth teller. So on the one hand, you have him saying, I'm telling the truth. And on the other hand, his words can't be read literally, but have to be sort of interpreted. It's quite a complex picture.
Doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, also in the Huffington Post, an analysis of why Trump's careless words are more dangerous than he seems to understand.
There are so many examples now, whether it be maybe Trump asked Russia to spy on Hillary Clinton last month. Maybe he suggested that gun rights activists assassinate Clinton. I mean, there's so many ambiguous statements. So in this article, they're saying, it doesn't matter if you're refreshingly frank and un-PC. If no one understands what the words mean and you can't commit yourself to their meaning, you've failed as a leader. Now, they spoke, Emily Peck here for the Huffington Post, spoke to Gautam Mukunda, who is a Harvard Business School professor who studies and writes about leadership. He said, if you want to be a successful leader, you must communicate without ambiguity at all times. It's one of the first things we teach. All ambiguous comments will always be interpreted in the most negative fashion. So he's failing here at a pretty basic requirement in leadership, according to one Harvard Business School leadership analyst.
And some US news channels have started fact-checking Trump in their on-screen straps.
That's right. You can see here on MSNBC, Trump says he watched brackets non-existent video of Iran receiving cash. So in fact, in real time, some rolling news channels are actually correcting his statements instead of just reporting them or quoting him, if you like. Trump, I never said Japan should have nukes, brackets, he did. Now, they point out in this piece here on thinkprogress.org that in the past, rolling news channels have been accused of providing a platform, almost a megaphone, for some of what Donald Trump has been saying, truthful or untruthful. For example, last December, MSNBC ceded nearly an hour of weekend primetime coverage to a live airing of a Donald Trump rally. And they have been criticised for that. And you could say potentially it could have contributed to the strength of his campaign and even the fact that he got the nomination. So an attempt now to, I suppose, correct some of the providing a megaphone or platform for untruthful, or spin at least.
Okay, well, it appears that some of the fact-checking has been incorrect. Yeah,
Russia Today here, quite happy to point out that one of those little fact-checking straps on CNN was actually not factual.
Right.
Which I suppose the point of fact-checking is that it should be factually correct. In any case, Trump called Obama founder of ISIS. He's not. We're aware of that. Fact check, al-Baghdadi founded ISIS, except al-Baghdadi is the leader of ISIS, but Abu Musab al-Zarqawi, in fact, started ISIS. So we had various graphics sort of fact-checking the fact-checking.
Okay, well, finally, an industry of fake news has been set up by two Canadian teenagers.
That's right. This is BuzzFeed reporting on that. You have the two of them here. They're teenagers. They've set up hot global news and over 40 articles. They've realised that Mr. Trudeau tends to send articles quite viral. So what they've been doing is basically fake headlines. For example, this one: Justin Trudeau bans Donald Trump from entering the US, entering Canada rather. Then you have tens of thousands of shares and advertising revenue rolling in. They made 10,000 Canadian dollars from these fake headlines that went massively viral one recent month. So if you also have fake news in the mix and fact-checking the fact-checking, it's a complicated landscape to navigate.
To navigate, indeed. Well, James, thanks very much for that.